Hey everyone, welcome to How Fix It. In this video guide, I'll show you how to disassemble the adaptive triggers of the DualSense Edge controller. The following tools are required to disassemble the controller: Phillips 1 screwdriver, tweezers, and plastic opening tools. I recommend using a magnetic mat during the repair process, which is helpful in the case of the DualSense controller. Keep track of each screw throughout disassembly, so you can put them back in the right places. This will help you successfully reassemble your controller. And don't worry about losing any screws. All of them will definitely remain on the magnetic mat. I left links where to buy all the necessary tools in the description. On the back of the controller, push the latch to the side until the cover is released. Next, raise the release lever attached to the stick module and slide out of its slot. Remove the L1 and R1 buttons by prying them up using a plastic tool. Next, carefully remove this back panel. Remove 7 screws on the back of the controller housing, and 2 screws under the L1 and R1 buttons. Carefully remove the spring with the panel. Remove 2 more screws. Now you can open the DualSense Edge controller housing. Turn over the battery and disconnect the cable from the main board using a plastic tool. Remove the 2 screws securing the adaptive trigger. Flip over the trigger and disconnect the cable from the main board. In the same way, remove the second module. The adaptive trigger consists of small gears, springs, and parts, but almost all are replaceable. At first glance, it may seem complicated, but don't worry, you can quickly disassemble and successfully assemble this mechanism in a couple of minutes. This board is the trigger logic and controls the operation of the motor. The part number of the left trigger differs from the right one. There is also a potentiometer on the board. This motor turns the gears and increases trigger resistance, improving tactile response when the trigger is pressed. You will need a soldering iron and minimal soldering experience to replace the motor. Carefully peel off the ribbon cable from the trigger body. If the L1 or R1 button does not work, try wiping these contacts. This may restore the buttons to function. At this step, the adaptive trigger of the DualSense Edge controller is completely disassembled. Let's move on to reassembly. Connect the battery and check the contact with the mainboard. The DualSense Edge is assembled. You were on How Fix It. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.